Hey team, and welcome back to the Fire Emblem 7 Let's Play. Today we are going to be taking a shot at Chapter 18, the pirate ship. So, I was about to make some bad pirate jokes, but I decided that that's probably a mistake. Not exactly something everybody wants to hear. So, alright. After this cutscene. Alright, so we're on the boat. I haven't seen Nurgle yet. But if you've unlocked Hector mode, you know what Nurgle looks like because you have to have beaten the game once to unlock Hector's mode. But you know, it's whatever. It's weird. It's whatever, you know. Alright, anyway. Welcome to the pirate ship. Bunch of green units. They're actually not helpful at all. These two are about to have a conversation. I don't know how he thought that was Eliwood. I have actually no idea how he mistook Lynn for Eliwood. That was, ooh. Man, alright. This little banter here, and the sad music is supposed to be kind of expositional stuff about Lynn and Hector bonding and all that. Yeah. So I'm out of stuff to say during this cutscene. Until we get to the actual chapter, I'm kind of out of things to say. So I'm just gonna shut up now until the actual chapter starts. Alright, so I know I said I was going to stop talking until the actual chapter started, but I have some issues with this. I think it's actually incredible that they managed to coincidentally run into Ninian here out in the middle of the ocean on their way to the island as she was leaving the island. Alright, wind patterns and all that. She's not even on a boat. She had a freaking raft. Like, she was totally subject to the wind patterns. The chances of her crossing this boat's path are incredibly low. Okay, and that makes me unhappy that they managed to find her. She should probably, like, statistically, she should just be floating about in the middle of the ocean right now, just kind of chilling. But, of course, because otherwise there would be no plot. Or no fight here, we would just be on the boat, and we have to have that obligatory boat chapter. I don't mind the boat chapter. I don't mind the chapter itself. I just don't like how we got to this point, if that makes sense. I like the chapter. I like the gameplay. Alright, now I'm done. Now I'm actually done. Sorry. Alright, now that we're in the actual chapter, I'm going to take a look at the map. Basically, you start up here on this boat. There's going to eventually, a few turns in, be another boat that comes in down here. That drops some decent enough reinforcements. But since it's not here right now, we won't really worry about it right now. Instead, we just have the 2 boats on either side, and then some Black Fang Pegasus Knights. These guys are not here on Eliwood's mode, if I'm not mistaken. But I probably am, because I'm bad at the game. It looks like they all have stealable vulneraries, so you can steal that. I'm pretty sure one of these guys over here drops a longsword. That guy's got a red gem. You don't have to worry about going out to go fight them, because they will board your ship. They will come and they will take care of that themselves. Lots of stealables in this chapter. I'm pretty sure I just made the video about... I just finished recording the video about Matthew, and I remember saying that there's not a lot of stealables in this game. But I guess I just haven't actually checked enemy inventories. So... But most of the stuff that you want from them, they drop on their own, is green. This guy over here has a guiding ring. I don't remember if he specifically charges the ship, but we're going to be charging him anyway, because our boss, Zoldam, has some stealable speed wings, and his speed is low enough that Matthew can steal it. So, with that being said, we are going to be trying to charge this left boat and killing Zoldam. Killing Zoldam also ends the chapter early, which we may or may not do, given that we might want the extra experience from continuing to play the chapter. And also, Zoldam is kind of tough. The Luna Tome, everybody thinks Luna's this god tome. It's okay. It'll do. But it actually lowers his effective speed to 5 right now. So him holding a Luna instead of a Flux is actually a death sentence for him. Because now pretty much anybody on the team can double him. I think even Oswin might be able to double him now. Anyway, I don't know why this guy starts on our boat. But it's not a huge deal that he does, because nobody else is even close to him. He totally jumped the gun, and we can just drop him immediately. It's a pretty standard survive chapter. What you will notice is that these 2 spots on the boat are an armory and a shop, with a pretty nice selection. I wanted to be saving my money at the moment, because there's a unit that costs money to recruit at some point, and I want to recruit everybody for you guys. But I mean, if we need weapons, then we need weapons, you know what I mean? So, we may or may not be using those. Alright, I think that's everything to cover on the map. So let's go to the unit picker, deselect everybody so that we have the easiest selection. Okay, so, definitely we want to bring Matthew, because like I said, we got to steal those speed wings. And he's the only person on our team at the moment that can do it. Definitely bring Marcus, because he's Marcus. Definitely bring Priscilla, because she can heal. Whoopsies. We can just bring those 4. We'll do it. I want Lau and Kent and Sane, because they're all very good. I want Lucius, because regardless of how meaningless the magic weapon triangle is, it's only shamans on this boat. And Lucius can make them very sad. I want to bring Raven, because Raven makes everybody very sad. There's not enough Pegasus Knights for me to warrant bringing an extra axe user specifically for them. I am going to go ahead and snag Kanas, because I want him power leveled. I want him to promote with the guiding ring that we're going to get in this chapter, because then he can start working his staff rank immediately, and that's something that we want. And we'll bring Florina, because her resistance will make her more effective at dealing with the shaman. Normally I would bring Oswin as a tent defender, but I think for the purposes of this mission, if they're getting to the point where Merlinus is anyway, then we've clearly done our job wrong. So I don't think we really need to be bringing Oswin this time around. That should be fine though. I'm going to take one more look at the map just to make sure. This guy, okay. Yes, we should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and save those battle preps. But really quick, actually, I'm going to go ahead and cut this part out of the video. I'm just going to be setting up items and selling stuff and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to cut this part out, and I'll come back to you once we have actually started the chapter. So I will be right back. Okay, we're actually now set for the chapter. Now that I've done all of that, we're going to go ahead and deploy Merlinus. Again, if you look at where he is, there's really no reason for us to actually assign somebody to defend him. No reason at all. Oh, hey, Jake. Oh, that's Dart. Never mind. We have merchants on board. I think there's a different cutscene if you visited the inn in the previous chapter, the guidance chapter. If you visited the inn, Anna shows up and tells you that her boyfriend, Jake, is on this boat. And if you do that, Jake comes out to tell you that instead of Dart. So that's why I thought it was Jake. But alas, it's whatever. So I think the first thing I want to happen is just Lucius comes down here and cleans this guy's clock. Lucius can't get the kill here, but he's totally safe from everybody else in doing this. So I figure, why not do it, right? Just give it a shot. About these guys, I think I want... Okay, Lowen has a lot of levels already. So who is lower between Kent and Sane? I am going to send Sane right here with his Iron Lance. Because, like, this guy's got a longsword, but it's not a huge deal. Because effective weapons aren't super great in this game. And this guy is way too far away with his Lance Reaver to actually be concerning to me. So that's why we're going to do that. We definitely do need to clean up this kill, though. I'm going to, I think, have Kent do that. Yes, Kent can do that very effectively. Boom, level up, Kent. Here we go. Let's take a look. I'll take it. Skill and defense is fine. I'm okay with him having a lot of defense. I don't know that I want to rush Zoldom yet. Because I'm pretty... Yeah, like, this guy's going to body Matthew. Everybody's going to body Matthew because his durability is kind of... Everything except for his speed, man. Everything except for his speed. It's fine, though. I'm going to move Priscilla down here. Nobody to heal yet, but I just kind of would like her to be in a position to do so should the need arise. I'm going to be putting Marcus right here in the middle for the same purpose. I'm going to send... Hector down here. I would go gut this guy with Florina right now, but first off, I don't think she can get the kill. I don't think she's fast enough yet. Yeah, and second off, I don't... This guy can reach her if I do that, and that guy will body her thoroughly. I'm going to put her over here to deal with incoming shamans. And then I'm going to set Lowen right there, because I don't know what else to do with him. I'm actually going to go ahead and send Raven into the armory. When I was checking the inventory earlier, I noticed that we do not have any iron swords for him, and I would like him to have an iron sword. So we're going to do that really quick. That'll be his turn. I'm going to cover those stairs with Matthew out of habit. I'm going to start sending Canas over there. Not a whole lot else we can do right now. It's a survive chapter. We got to wait for them to come to us. And come to us they shall. Look at that. Getting busted up by Sane. Thank God Sane isn't getting doubled. Sometimes Sane's speed actually can be low enough at this point to get doubled by that mercenary, which is first off shameful and second off terrifying. Okay, here they come. So we will respond in kind, am I right? That's what we do here on Barricade 19's YouTube channel. So this guy isn't coming after us, which is honestly okay because he sucks. Like, this guy sucks too, but he's the one with the guiding ring, and he is walking towards us right now. This guy doesn't have a javelin. Lucius doubles him. Maybe Canas doubles him, if we're being honest. Not quite. Kent definitely does. The reason I didn't... Oh, really? Really? Okay. She's got an Iron Lance. So 5 effective speed, and Kent only has 8. Oh, shoot. Okay. Florina probably doubles him with a javelin. Or not. That's right, Florin is also a Pegasus Knight with low con. I forgot that. Okay. Hector doubles this one, though. We're gonna find somebody that doubles somebody, and then we're gonna do something. That's the strategy. Find somebody that can double somebody else, and then act according. Really, Hector. This Hector is not turning out brilliantly. For somebody with a 60% strength growth, he's not leveling strength very often, and I find that upsetting. But, I mean, what are you going to do, right? What can we do? Okay, Canas doubles him. That guy will not double Canas, but probably make him sad. He got 7 effective speed. This guy has 5 effective speed, so he won't double Canas, but he will hit him, and it won't feel good. Like, it won't be perfect or anything. Okay, but this guy needs to die, because he's making me nervous. I think what we can do is javelin him with Florina real quick. And then Lucius can clean up the kill. And that way neither of them are actually in range of the shaman. So, ooh, crit! See, if I had known he was going to do that, then I would have just used him first. But it's whatever. It's fine. I'm not upset. Except for that I'm upset a little bit. Alright, I can go ahead and move Sane down here to help fight with this guy. Because that way Raven can get in and actually deal with him instead. And that way Sane doesn't have to deal with a longsword scare. Not like last chapter. We're not jeopardizing Sane again. Not like before. That was easy. Sane actually does have a really high strength growth, but he's not leveling that either, and that was really bad. Saying this is really bad. I'm getting really screwed. I'll take the red gem though. I'm getting kind of stat screwed on all the units that I was expecting to do really well. I won't lie to you, I'm a little upset about that. You are longsword. Okay, so I can pretty much do whatever I want, and you can't do anything about it. That's good to know. I'm just gonna use the steel sword. No chance to counterattack if you kill him, right? So that'll take care of that. What are we gonna do about this mercenary, though? Lao? Oh, right. Forgot about that one. That's actually really effective, but I think he's gonna die on enemy phase if he gets hit by both of those, so instead we can do that because Kent is a lot less likely to die than Canas in that situation. But honestly, this Pegasus Knight's going to do whatever he wants anyway, and he's got a javelin, so it doesn't... Oh, no, he doesn't. What am I saying? No, okay. Pegasus Knight's going to do whatever Pegasus Knight wants. So at the end of the day, options are limited. I think instead of attacking on this turn, just because of that low percentage crit, I'm just going to have Kent wait there. Because again, this guy's just going to do whatever he wants, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But at least this way, Sane has a better chance of survival, you know. I might actually... Here's what we'll do. No, we're not going to put Canas there. Healing and availability of units is limited here. So I'm just going to keep braced for either side with those guys and call it a turn, I think. I think that's the best thing we can do for ourselves. If I remember correctly, this thing is crazy heavy. Yep, Raven doubled him, except Raven missed an 84. So Raven's going to have to finish that up on player phase. That's all good, because nobody's behind him. Kent takes that hit like a champion. Lance Reaver's not nearly as heavy as a longsword, though. So, I'm sorry, my mouth is really dry right now. I have no idea why. Is Sane going to double here? Probably not. No, definitely not. I'm okay with that, though, because it means other people can do stuff. Yeah, that guy's not going to fight me yet. Ooh, Myrmidon. I forgot about him. Oh, that's fine. Armor Slayer on a Myrmidon. Poor kid. He's still got pretty solid speed, though. I'm going to do this for the increased hit chance on Black Fang Boy. And then Raven, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to really worry about moving Raven because he can... Honestly, he'll double this guy, this Myrmidon, too. And he has enough health to take the hit, so we're just going to do that. I'm going to move Canas over here to clean this up. Again, we're trying to power level Canas. And this way, he'll be in a better position for the reinforcements that come from the bottom when they do decide to show up. You'll notice he's gaining a lot of experience because he's kind of under level when you get him. That's all fine and dandy. Is Lance Reaver guy, right? Alright, I'm going to move Sane over here as well, so that he's also in a position to be helpful when that happens. And I should have moved him one space to the left so that he couldn't get healing from Priscilla. But it's okay. It all works out. Mainly I'm doing that because Hector will body this guy. Because the Lance Reaver not only reverses the weapon triangle, but it also doubles the potency of its effects. So now Hector can knock that guy with a hand axe with no problem at all. This guy just has an iron sword. And to that I say, Kent's lance is gonna body you. I'm sorry, my mouth is really dry. I'm struggling with my words right now. Don't worry about it. I'll drink a bunch of water before the next part, so don't worry about it. I'm just gonna leave Kent there. I don't see any reason to attack yet. Just extra damage that I don't have to take, so I'm just not gonna take it. These guys can barely hurt Lucius at all, which is very impressive considering how low his durability is. But we're going to go ahead and start this guy off with Lucius, and then we're going to kill him with Florina, so that we can slowly begin moving Matthew into the fray, so that he can go steal those speed wings. Although I really would think that it would be smarter to kill Zoldem on the same turn as I steal the speed wings. So in that case, probably gonna wait. I'm just gonna get Matthew in a position to do so and then not do it yet, I think is probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Florina can one round that guy. Matthew can finish that up. Okay, so let's do that. Let's have Matthew finish up this guy. Zoldem doesn't move, as far as I'm aware. And if he does, I think the only person he can hit right now is Lucius, and that's not a problem. So he can, but I don't think he moves, and we're gonna bang on that when Florina bodies this guy. I hope he doesn't hit, because then he won't get one-rounded, and he'll be able to attack. Thank you for that. Nosferatu is actually a pretty bad tome. In Awakening, it was super good, so that's why everybody thinks it's really good, but Awakening, Nosferatu is very different. This Nosferatu is actually pretty bad, comparatively. I'm going to move Priscilla right here. The need for her healing is about to become a lot more apparent, I think. Probably. Lowen is going to come down here as well, and I think we're going to end turn there. That sounds like the smartest course of action. Yeah, this guy, since he doesn't have a Lance Reaver, is going to get absolutely destroyed by Kent. Kent makes it a habit of absolutely destroying people. I'm pretty sure Raven is going to double this guy. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. No problem. Raven is so good, man. I love him. Nice. I like that. Speed's a little overkill, but again, I'm not complaining. Alright. So this seems like a stable enough place to go ahead and end the part. Mostly because before I record the next part, or before I do any more recording, I would like to fix my current dry mouth situation. It's making my words sound weird, and I don't like it. So, without further delay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next part. Bye-bye.